Hello, everybody, and welcome to my March 2025 writing update. Today we'll be covering a few topics that are updates to already in progress items, so here we go. Amazon, number one. Due to a number of major issues I've been having with Amazon and the fact that I'm selling absolutely nothing over there, despite everyone claiming that Amazon is the must-have sales outlet for all your books, I have seen the exact opposite. And thus, I will soon be leaving Amazon forever. And yes, I mean forever. I have more sales through Apple and Barnes & Noble than Amazon, by a lot even. In contrast, compared to Apple and Barnes & Noble, I have only one sale at Amazon over the past 6 months. One. Not tens, not hundreds, not thousands. One. Yet I've had hundreds across my other platforms. Like Smashwords, Apple Books, Barnes & Noble, etc. So why should I bother staying there? So yeah, I'm leaving. No point pouring energy into a site that gives me almost zero sales and mountains of unnecessary headaches. Oh, and let's not forget about this. This here is Ort Perimeter, or my listing for Ort Perimeter at Amazon in the Kindle version. Looks fine, right? When it first went up there, it was the information, or it had on it the information for Jenna's Journey, not Ort Perimeter. They did fix that, but it took them 3 months to fix that, whereas everyone else had it right on day one. And this is the print listing, and it hasn't been right since day one. That right there that you see is the old 2 Moon cover. Plus, that's a used Ort Perimeter. Where's my new book? If you look at the ebook, you can see what the new cover looks like. I don't see that over here on the print side. Nowhere, the new print version is nowhere to be found. Yet, oddly enough, they say the list price is $15.99, which is the new book. Well, actually, it's not, I should say. They say the list price is $15.99. The correct list price is $14.99. And if you look at my print listing in Barnes & Noble, it's correct and has been since day one. Oh, and this gets better. This is my ebook listing for Lion in the Wind at Amazon. Looks fine, right? That is the print listing, and it's been that way since day one. Like, what? Draft Digital told Ingram about that. Well, I told Draft Digital about the issue. They told Ingram. Because Ingram's doing the actual printing for Draft Digital. Ingram told Amazon about the issue, and Amazon has done absolutely nothing to fix this. No matter how many tickets they've opened, Ingram and Draft Digital and stuff, no matter how many tickets they've opened, how many times they talked with Amazon support, how many times they've brought it to their attention, Amazon has literally done absolutely nothing. Yet, look, Barnes & Noble, perfect listing since day one. Day one. They got it right the first time. Every time. And anyone got any more questions on why I'm sick and tired of this and why I'm leaving Amazon? Oh, but your ebook listings are perfect. One sale in 6 months versus hundreds elsewhere. Nah, I'm done. I refuse to deal with this nonsense anymore, and you probably should too. Anyone who says that they're, and I'm talking about Amazon, the best book seller out there has apparently never been on the author side of things, because I have had these same issues for years with them going back to 2009. I had it when I was at 2 Moon. I had it with my friend after 2 Moon. I'm having it myself. It's just never ending. So why did I keep going back? Because everyone kept saying, you got to be on Amazon. They're the best place to be. You'll never be successful without them. Bull. I have had nothing but constant problems with them. And others have too. And I've talked to a lot of people. I mean, some people, they have no problems, which don't ask me how that's possible. But others have said they have no problem. But the majority of the people I've talked to who've been on Amazon have said they have nothing but problems with Amazon. So you know what? I'm done with this. There's other publishers that are better than them. So, if other people want to keep publishing there, that's fine. I'm not. I'm out. Why would I want to stay somewhere that's more pain and suffering than it's worth? Especially when all my other outlets are just killing it compared to Amazon. But anyways, I digress. Rant over. Item 2, print books. Presently, I've been able to get Land of the Lions, Book 1, which is Lion in the Wind, and Earthfleet Book 1, which is The Orc Perimeter, out in print. I should have Earthfleet 2, Destiny's Mission, and the first 2 books of Offworld Chronicles, namely The Race and Dragon's Gambit, out before the end of April. After that, I'm aiming to get the rest of Offworld Chronicles out, all 7 books, well, the remaining 5 books actually at that point, plus the last 3 books of Land of the Lions. Again, this is a slow process. It takes, because you have to do layouts, you have to do special covers, you have to do a whole bunch of other stuff. And then you have to submit it, you have to do print proofs, and it's a lot of work. It takes 2 weeks at the fastest, 6 weeks on the outside generally to do 1 book. So, like I say, it's not a fast process. Ebook, it's like point click, you're done, you're up, within a couple hours. So, 2 whole different animals. So it's going to take a while to get these out there. So your patience in this is greatly appreciated. Point 3, Magefall. The first book in the new Magefall series, Epic Fails and Dragon Tales, is still on track for my planned August release. There's a lot of work for me to do to get it ready to get that book ready for release. But the rough draft has recently gone out to the feedback readers, and I expect to hear back from them. I'd say in a few weeks, to hear what they think, which stories they like, which they don't, etc., like that. From there, it's just a race to the finish line. A lot of editing and proofing and tweaking and making everything perfect. So, yay, let's get excited. And yeah, okay, it's still 5 months away from now until the release, but hey, it's going to be a lot of fun to read when it comes out. So you have every reason to get excited. Also, I'm going to target my release on this to include the print version of the book as well. So it won't be just the ebook and then the print book comes ways down the road. I'll try to get both out going forward, not just with this book, but with any other book I release. Now that I have a viable print book or a means to get print books out there, I will be focusing on trying to release both print and ebook at the same time. Audiobook is always going to lag behind, so when I start doing those, don't expect those to be out right with the regular books. At some point, maybe, but that'll be a ways down the road. But that would be the eventual goal, is to have all 3 released at the same time. But for now, I'm going to do my best to try to get the ebook and the print book released at the same time. And if I somehow don't manage to get it out in time, then know that I'm going to do my best to get the print book out immediately after, as soon after the ebook as I can. So, point 4, the Wiki. For those who don't know, I have a Wiki upgrade project I have planned. Currently, it's on hold, probably until late this year, due to things that I'm waiting on. So it's stuff that's out of my control. So once that stuff's resolved, then I can start working on this project. So for those of you that are looking forward to the new look, it's going to take a bit longer. A lot longer than I was planning. But anyways, like maybe even 9 months longer. I don't know. Like I say, I'm waiting for other things to happen. I don't know when they're going to happen, but I expect them no later than probably Q3 this year. If not, maybe Q4. We'll have to see. But when it does come out, it will be worth it. Trust me. For those of you who don't know what that new look is like, it'll be kind of like the current Wiki, but everything will be sandboxed off into its own individual spaces. I'll probably have custom theming and some other stuff like that, so it won't look like a normal Wiki. It'll look like one of the I'm trying to think of what. There's another type of Wiki out there that has, that you can theme it, and there's all these really cool looks you can have on it. Mine's going to be the same way, but each section, like there'll be a section for Land of the Lions, there'll be a section for Earthfleet, etc., like that. Each one will have its own theme. So I think you guys will like that. And, the wait will be well worth it. Until now, until then, the regular wiki's there, but everything's all shoved into the same box, so to speak. So, a little patience on that while I get that sorted out. Anyhow, point 5, audiobooks. It looks like I'm back on track for getting all of my books out into audiobook. The catch with that is, one, I need to find a new distributor for them. Reference point 1, Amazon. And I need to get the print books out first. Print books take priority over audiobooks because audiobooks are 10% of the market, print books are 80%. So, just saying. I know some of you, just love audiobooks, and I'll try to get them out there, but you have to also understand I need to target my larger audience group first. So, apologies to anyone who's looking forward to those, but that will get resolved as soon as I'm able to. Estimated target date for the audiobooks to really start pushing on those will be about mid-2026. But they will be coming. I'm gonna work on those. I'm definitely gonna have those out for you. My 3 pocket guides that I have already have audiobooks. I did those back in like 2012 or something like that. Mostly because they're part of my ministry, so I wanted to make sure those got done first. So all those are going to require is just moving to a new distributor. Which again requires me to get a new distributor first, which I'll work on once I get the print books done. Excuse me. So far, I'm looking at either Apple Books, Google Play, or Kobo as suggested. Those have been suggested as landing places for my audiobooks. Which, by the way, if you guys want to abandon Amazon, go to Kobo. Kobo is the bomb. Just saying. Anyways. I'll let you guys know which one of those I decide on. I may decide on them all, and I may also go with Findaway Voices. From my understanding with Findaway, they're kind of like Drafted Digital, but for audiobooks. And the Findaway Voices will take care of all my stuff. They'll take care of all my distribution. They'll take care of getting me to a lot more stores than just the Apple and Google and Kobo that I mentioned. Those will be included, but I mean it'll get me to other stores beyond that. So I'm leaning pretty heavily towards Findaway at this point. But I'll let you know once I get closer. Point 6, book shows. Just clarification to those who don't already know, I won't be doing any conventions for 2025 and 2026, save only for WizardCon this year, and that's it. Now, book shows. Those I will be doing. Conventions, no. Again, with one exception. Those I have right now. I don't have anything on the list for the actual book shows. That's like shows that are just dedicated to books. I do have one Perspective coming this summer. I got to wait to see what happens with that one. If that one becomes a yes, I'll jump on that. If there's others that come up, I'll jump on those. I'm still working back out into the conventions, so like some of my other things, bear with me. As I get further along, I will get out into more shows. I'll have more regularity with them. But it's me stepping back out into a world that's changed a bunch since I was last out there. So I'm kind of relearning everything. So anyways, just if you want to keep an eye on what I'm going to be going to, where I'm going to be presenting, etc., keep an eye on the events page at realmsofimagination.net, and you'll be able to see what's coming up when and where. Anyhow, that's all I have for now. Thank you everyone for being loyal followers and fans of my books. And thank you for coming with me as I step out into the world of writing again. I've always been out here, but, basically re-entering it after a long hiatus. And for those of you who don't know, or knew, the reason I kind of took a mostly step out, I can't say completely, because I still had my audio or ebooks up. And the 3 audiobooks and my ebooks, and I was still publishing and stuff, but I had about a 10-year period in my life where life pretty much kicked me to the curb. So I had to dial everything way, way back. And, well, I'll just say it this much. That's over with now. I'm free again to move forward, go back out into my books, do it with excitement. And I know it sounds really exciting. Yay. No, seriously, I'm excited. It's just that I look back on that and go, yeah, that's 10 years I'd like to forget. So if you're wondering why I've been publishing since 2009 but only recently are going out into print and stuff, I'm really not. I'm not doing a first time leap out into print or audiobooks or anything like that. I'm re-entering the market at full capacity after having to pull back for those 10 years. And I could explain all of what led to that pullback, but let's say it's not something I want to talk about because some pretty sad things happened during that time that I'd rather not relive. So hope you guys understand. Anyways, that's all for this update, and I'll catch you guys on the other side, or catch you guys in the next update. Also, I'm going to be trying to get out onto YouTube with some of the short stories I have and post more videos, but it comes down to time. I'm trying to find time to get to everything, but it's so busy right now. So as I'm able to, I will push stuff out there. I apologize for not getting more out there, not being able to have a regular flow on the channel, but life just, even though that 10-year period of darkness is over, I am just so busy. So once I'm able to get out there, I have the energy, I have the time, I have the other things, I will get more of a content up on the YouTube channel and my Rumble channel for you guys to enjoy. I really want to get it out there. I know you want it out there, so I will do everything I can to get it out there, but please be patient with me until my schedule quiets down. So anyhow, that's all for today. Catch you guys later.